Good afternoon. It's great to be with you today. I'm thankful to be able to spend just a little bit of time with you through our little YouTube series. I'm sure you've heard of Eddie Arnold. Make the world go away and get it off my shoulder. It should be one of my favorite songs. The pressures of life, the demands of life can become heavy. And sometimes we're tempted to opt out. Sometimes we want to cry out, make the world go away. Get it off my shoulder. It's hard to stand firm. It's hard to smile and have a big brave smile when you live in Texas and you're having, I don't know how many foot of rain and flooding and people's homes and lives disrupted. I can't imagine what the poor people in Texas are going through at this particular time. But it's hard to stand firm and accept the responsibilities of life. And sometimes it's difficult to play the hand that you've been dealt. Sometimes you want to say to the dealer, toss them away, I want a new hand, right? Sometimes it gets so hard that drugs are the only form of relief. And this is why so many people are caught up in prescription drugs and alcohol, just to ease the pain, to take the edge off. Family problems all over the place. How do we deal with family problems? Alcohol, drugs, divorce, abortion, pressures, husbands, wives, children. Just hard to get along, hard to cope. So many external problems, internal problems. Some feel that it might be easier to opt out. Save a lot of pain, a lot of struggle. It's hard to accept life's responsibilities, challenges. I think it's easier at times just to walk away and say, I'm not interested. I'm not interested. I don't hear you. Leave me alone. Nobody wants to hear the preacher. Nobody really wants to hear what I have to say, do they? Leave me alone. I'll work this out by myself. You've tried, and you've tried, and you've tried again. I want to encourage you today. I want to encourage you today. I have a message for you, just for you. You know who you are. You've talked to me this week. I have a message for you. Circumstances can batter us senseless, where we feel we just don't have strength. And consistent commitment to do the right thing becomes a burden. I have a message for you. The truth is, we all get tired. And sometimes it is easier to say, just leave me be. I don't want to hear it. Leave me to myself. I'll work it out. Let me tell you, I got a message for you. Jesus said, follow me. Jesus says, come unto me, all ye that labor and are heavy laden. I'll give you rest. Do you want rest? Follow Jesus. Take my yoke upon you, for my yoke is easy and my burden is light. And then he called the crowd and he says, if anyone come after me, deny himself. Take up his cross daily and follow me. If you've fallen under the load, if you find the difficulties and the circumstances are just too much, I want to encourage you. You're not alone. You're not alone. You're not alone. I want to encourage you that we have a God the God of compassion, the God who comforts us in our trials and our tribulations so that we can in turn comfort one another. And the circumstances of our lives. We have an all-compassionate God, King of the universe, Jesus, Lord of life, who works things after the counsel of his own will. And that's the message of Psalm 139, verses 1 through 16. Read again Romans chapter 8, verse 28, 29. Read again Ephesians chapter 1, verse 11. The life has given you a burden, maybe it's too heavy to bear. Perhaps you feel there's no way at all. Listen, his shoulders, he is able. He's got the greatest pair of shoulders in the world. Whenever he shouldered, listen, the shoulders that bore the sins of mankind, the shoulders that bore the sins of all humanity are broad enough to carry all your personal concerns, all your human problems. One more time, Matthew 11, 28 and following. Come unto me, all ye that were weary and are heavy burden. I'll give you rest. Take my yoke, learn of me, for I am gentle and humble. You will find rest for your souls. And my yoke is easy and my burden is light. May God bless you and comfort you and keep you.